Alright, so I'm assuming what we're going to be seeing from both of these guys is an attempt at wheel. Rox gets beam, unfortunately. That was a decent setup, though. I really like that he was able to get the Waddle Doo, bonk off the Waddle Doo there. Unfortunately, Funky gets Mike, which is a very common occurrence when going for the wheel mix. So we're going to be seeing a powerless go from both of these guys. So Rox is actually going to have a bit of leeway because he actually didn't have to wait a little bit longer to have the mix roulette go, because all he got was beam out of it. So he's going to have about maybe a 1 second or so lead over Funky. And I noticed that Funky was taking 1-1 pretty safe. I'm hoping that his powerless movement will be able to give him a little bit of an edge over Rox. I guess I shouldn't say hoping. I just like to see what his powerless movement looks like, and maybe it will give him an edge over Rox. Rox having very clean movement in this room. Ooh, barely getting sniped by that hothead. Those hotheads, they're very sharp shooters. Otherwise, that was a perfect room. Good stuff to Rox. Funky getting caught in the lower edge there, unfortunately, so Rox is going to gain a little bit more time here. Very solid. So on to 1-3. 1-3 is... 1-2 and 1-3 are probably the places where wheel saves the most amount of time. It saves about 2 or 3 seconds in 1-1, but in 1-3 it saves about 5 or so. It saves quite a lot of time. And that's mostly attributed to this room right here, and the room coming soon after it. But here you're actually seeing both players with Burning. Burning is a very interesting, it's one of the faster horizontal movements that you have in the game. Unfortunately, the iframes are a little bit clunky, in my opinion, because you actually, you can press B to start it up, and while there will be fire surrounding Kirby as he is preparing to charge, he will not actually have iframes. There are times where I've gotten hit right as I pressed the B button, and it looks like I should have hit the enemy. So in that sense, Burning, unless you really know what you're doing, is not the safest ability in the entire world. Rox having very good Kabu RNG in that room, probably one of my least favorite rooms in World 1. And they're both players taking the same route that is a tad slower than going lower, but it is a lot safer and a lot more consistent. So Rox having a 304 exit. This is looking like a 330-ish. Probably more like a 332. More like. Depending on how good his Wispy is. And for Funky, it's probably going to be a 38, maybe? That was very solid from Rox. Yep, looking like a 332. Or a high 331. Rox entering 2-1. 2-1 is actually a pretty fun level with Burning. It's a relatively short level, and the only real issue comes in the last room. I need to steal that strap from Rox, because Rox, Shasta, Cocoon, all of these guys do, all of these top runners, except for myself, really, from what I've seen, do that middle room with 1 puff. I always have to do it with 2 puffs, and I think it's because I'm just not waiting long enough. Funky getting hit by that Waddle Doo. He's got to be really careful here. He's got 1 health, and there is a Crash Bomber here that might give him some trouble. Barely missing that Parasol. Getting good RNG from the Twister. And he's out of there. Meanwhile, Rox grabbing the Warp Star. By the by, those of you watching who are hyped for SGDQ, Mr. Shasta is running Nightmare and Dreamland any percent at SGDQ this year. And that'll be a very fun event to watch. I myself will be in chat watching and cheering him on, because this game is very interesting. It's a very fun game to speedrun, at least when you're decently good at it, I think. There's a level where this game becomes horrible to grind, which is like 38, 39, 40. And then there's a level where it's just really annoying to grind, which is like 46, 47, 48. But that time in the middle is when it's really sick. So I have little doubt in my mind that Rox is going to try and go for a World 2 wheel here because he just likes doing that. Very solid. Getting hit right there, although that's pretty normal from what I've seen. Rock's putting out some spoilers in chat, wondering if... Yep. He got an input eaten, and thus missed his wheel. So a bit of a choke on this arena, so Funky definitely has a chance to catch up. Funky doing very interesting arena strat here that I have never seen before. But it works! It works! Looked pretty clean. Whoa! Rox probably having an accidental B input there, almost falls off the edge. And thank goodness he caught himself in time, because that would have been quite the sight to behold. Very nice powerless movement there. Well, not powerless, just without wheel. Funky getting sniped by the hothead, and that causes a despawn of Sparky. But he is able to get it back with relative ease. TikTok, 4 hits and he's done. And Rox is moving on to 2-5. 2-5 is if you didn't go for 2-3 wheel. This is where you would normally pick it up, is in 2-5, in the room after this one. But wheel saves approximately 5 seconds. Saves a lot of time. We will most likely soon see the world record hold. Whoa, Rox is really choking. What is going on? Alright, Rox telling me in chat to not ask what happened, because he doesn't know either. So, yeah, you'd normally pick up wheel right there, and that's when things would happen. Looks like that was probably a sync right there. Rox doing a bit of a faster strat in that room right there, going for the second Poppy Bro slide, which is something that I thought only I went for. People call me crazy for doing it, but I think it's not too hard, especially when you've practiced. And it looks like that is what Rox seems to have done right there, is practice. So he got it, no trouble. Going for Task Roller and unfortunately missing that one hit, that's gonna cause him some issues there. Getting one weak hit also caused Paint Roller to be a bit of a troll. Paint Troller, as we like to call him. Okay, so let's see, that was a 505. Not the best Ice Cream Island in the entire world. But, you know, Rox does Rox things. He's gonna go for 3-2 high jump Bubsy, might get BTT Butter Building. This could steal 39 and all that kind of stuff. Not with a TikTok like that. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rox? Oh my goodness. That was a yikes for me. Experimenting new strats. Meanwhile, Funky getting out at approximately 9 minutes and 10 seconds. So he's got about a 30-second deficit with, against Rox, 40-second deficit. So we'll see if he gains some time over Rox here, because Rox had a very, very shaky TikTok fight. Good stuff, Funky. I'm proud of that TikTok. I've got a couple weak hits in, but that's still a very solid fight. Now, Rox is doing a 3-2 high jump. He probably doesn't even know how to do sword anymore. Ooh! He doesn't do the fast thing, unfortunately. The faster thing to do right there is to slightly get off the edge and high jump the Sortie, getting fast entrance into the Bugsy fight, very good stuff. Unfortunately, a very slow Bugsy fight. Sometimes it's actually very hard to tell when you get the sweet spot against Bugsy, because it is very, very, very easy to unfortunately get the weak hitbox. I haven't quite figured out how it works. So meanwhile, you're going to be seeing Funky go for the sword strat, which is the normal, less advanced, safer strat, but it only loses maybe a second or two. It probably loses more, but overall a better option in my opinion. I'd say you probably shouldn't be going for high jump Bugsy until you have a 39 this game. Jayhawker being an exception because he has a 40-19, but he is very capable of actually getting 38, just as Rox is. So Rox still has 1 health. Didn't even bother to grab the max tomato. He must have quite the amount of confidence to get through all of this stuff without needing to grab the max tomato. But you do get a max tomato in 3-4. So we'll see if he gets hit here. If he does, that's really bad. Wow! Very good. That was an amazing arena. Props. Mad props. Mad props, that was awesome. Almost. Final boss by a ledge, actually. Not able to get up there. Puffing a little early. That probably would have BTT'd, actually. Had he not done that. Small mistake there. And grabbed the tomato as well, actually. Because that arena was BTT worthy, no doubt. Funky also going for pure high jump. Not as clean, but still a very good fight. I'd say that's what you should be normally expecting. To get hit at least once is not uncommon in that fight. Rox blazing through 3-5 before I'm even able to talk about it. Entering 3-6. Going for the jump strats, which are lovely strats that I believe Rox actually came up with himself. So Funky is in 3-5, while Rox avoiding that frog. Eloquently. Nicely done. Grabbing the invincibility candy and high jumping into Bonkers 4 times, killing him. Very, very easy boss fight. This level is very short, very, very simple. I have the BTT for 3-5, which is just under 30 seconds. Like a 29.94 or something. For the longest time, she has to have like a 30.1 or something. Not able to get on that ledge. Funky getting hit by the Crash Bomber, not getting the Crash Bomb kill. Unfortunate. He's gonna lose a bit of time because of that. Rox is a firm member of Moon Crew, and he gets it wrong, unfortunately. While I will agree that not guessing is optimal, it's not fun to not guess. I'll admit 100% that not guessing is optimal, but it's not fun to not guess, so I will guess anyways. Grape Garden for Rox. He is probably going to go for all of the Wheel Garden, pretty much. But we'll be seeing that soon here. Funky coming up towards the end of 3-6. I'm actually quite surprised at how close this race is. Oh, missing the backup. Missing that, getting Mike, and Rox accidentally kills the cutter with his invincibility frames after getting hit, so he only sucks up the beam. That is very unfortunate. That's a pretty solid time loss, actually. Changing to beam percent. There hasn't been one completed run of beam percent yet. That is actually valid. Sorry, Dark Soul. So, oh, Funky also going for the wheel mix, but he also misses it. He's probably not going to go for the backup. He's just going to grab Tornado, so he is going to gain time over Rocks as a whole. Whoa, hello. Bad poppy fight for Rocks here. But that was still decent, honestly. That wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. We'll see if Funky has a bit of a better fight than did. So, Rocks, I believe, goes middle path for 4-3, which is a strat recently developed, as far as I know, about a month or so. Probably not even a month ago, honestly. I don't quite remember, but it was relatively recently. Confirmed to be a little bit faster than top path. I actually don't know if Funky's going to go for it. Rocks grabbing high jump. Nicely done from Rocks, not getting hit. Getting hit there is very, very, very easy. I've gotten hit by that sortie combo, that sortie Ronobert combo many, many times. And usually when that happens, I opt to do 4-4 wheel, but even though Rocks did not lose high jump, he's probably going to go for it anyway. Because that's just what Rocks does. So about a one-level difference between these two players. And Rocks gets the 4-4 wheel. Nice. That is a solid time gain over Funky, because Funky is probably not going to go for it, as far as I know. And if he does, I hope to God he knows the timing for it. Just imagine trying to get laser for 1-1, as someone once told me. I believe it was Jay who told me to imagine getting laser in 1-1, and that's how you get wheel in 4-4. And according to Jay himself, he said that's why I'm so good at wheel, because I'm so used to getting laser in 1-1, which is a bit of a feels bad if you think about it. Alright. Yep, as I suspected, Funky is not going for the wheel mix, so had Rocks actually missed the wheel, Funky would gain time over him in general. But Rocks got it, so he's actually losing about 3 seconds. So Rocks is actually going to be attempting a strat that we developed at the beginning of the summer. Rather the beginning of whatever summer vacation would be for most Americans, of course. Which would be May, late-ish May. And that is the Powerless Arena in 4-5 by keeping Spark in 4-4. Unfortunately, he got hit, so he had to kind of improvise. But the improvisation was nicely done on his part. Funky is also keeping Spark, so we will get to see the arena again and see if he has a little bit of a better one in general. Funky dying to a Waddle-Doo beam, he was not playing it safe. It is almost always a better idea to wait for that Waddle-Doo before doing anything, because that Waddle-Doo does not like you. I don't think it matters what pattern he does, it is almost always to just wait and be patient. Which is a hard thing to do for Nightmare and Dreamland, because we're always just, boom, gotta move to the next thing, boom, gotta move to the next thing. It's just how we are. Alright, TikTok for Rocks. Not too bad. I'd say that's pretty average. Let's see if his Dark Room is not good. The only reason I say not good is because Rocks is normally not stopped at ledges like that. Funky kind of oofing this arena slightly. But not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take it. As the commentator, I won't bash him for it. Now Rocks moving on to Kracko. We'll see if he goes for the craft singles, as Marsh likes to call them. Marsh is our resident tasser and strat finder. And he called these craft singles. Or Kracko craft singles. Something to that degree. Yep, he is going full feels K-Man. Unfortunately, he's not going to get it because he's a little bit hesitant at first. 2010 exit from Rox, not too bad at all. To answer Onterdoz's question, Rox is ahead by about a minute and a half or so. Crack, let's see, Crack was 40 seconds. He's about halfway through 4-6, and 4-6 is a decently long level. So yeah, I'd say about a minute 10 to a minute and a half. I'm sorry, excuse me, Rox mixed ball? I did not pay attention to that. Why did he mix ball? Surely this man knows that ball is slow. And also not safe. Wow. Well, it is gonna save him time in 5-2, if only by, like, I don't know, a very small margin. And that's if he can get past this ball without getting hit or killing it. And he was able to do that just fine. So he is most definitely gonna save some time. Funky having a bit of a struggle with Kracko. How did he not get hit by that lightning bolt? That was a solid yikes. He has 1 health left. He needs to play it very safe. Alright. I will not be surprised if I see a soft reset from Funky, because you do not need high jump in this level. It's not necessary to have high jump in this next level. Oh. Rocks. Okay. I was gonna say don't go to the right, because that's gonna not do well for you. He has 1 health. He does not need ball in 5-3, so we are also see a soft reset. Funky didn't soft reset. I'm so confused. Oh well. Maybe he'll do it later. Or he's just gonna go Feels K-Man and just not soft reset. So, Rox is in 5-3, which is one of my favorite levels in the game, because you switch from one of the fastest moving power-ups to the other fastest power-up. High jump has the most vertical momentum, and it also has more horizontal momentum than running or powerless movement. Rox getting a puff input there, and dying to the Poppy Bro. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, ever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, race Rox. I'm surprised I haven't seen that from anyone before this. I'm sure it's happened before, too. How unfortunate. See if we can get these shafts turns here. Oh! That was so close! That was so close. Props. Still, props to Rox for that. That was really, really close. I'm proud of the effort. Funky coming up on Bonkers here. Better fight than Rox's, because Rox ended up getting hit. What just happened? How did he get hit by the flamer? Paying attention to these two is so difficult. Oh, he must have tried going for Kobo Birds. What are you doing, Rox? Boy, just stick with what you know. You're gonna take a death before long. Just don't die on ball swag, alright? Ooh, wow! Good double kill there. Whoa, hello. Oh, that was really late. That was really late. But he was able to make it still. Man, Rox is, like, scaring me a little. This yogurt yard's very yikesy. Oh! He almost died trying to go back and get that max tomato. I don't know how I would have felt if he had died trying to get that tomato again. Oh my goodness me. Oh. Oh, wow! How did he not kill his ball? How did he not kill his ball star there? Oh my god. So this is what Mr. Shasta would do in this scenario. Just typing a little OP there. When things go spaghetti, Mr. Shasta always types OP for some reason. I do not understand why, but he does it anyways. That was sick. Whatever Rock just did at the end there, that was sick. Very solid kill on Fireline there. That's actually way faster than how I normally. Rock is definitely very good at killing bosses very quickly. Probably gonna go for the wheel mix here. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Was able to inhale the laser guy first. Interesting bonk there. Early door entry is actually not too difficult. It's just kind of precise. Ball swag is not re. You're correct. It is not free for Funky, sadly. So, Funky is now entering 5-5. Going a lot safer than Rocks did, so he's gonna save a fair amount of time over Rocks here. Not doing Chooch Ball. I don't know if Ball actually saves time right there. Maybe it does. I don't know if Funky just developed some cool new strat here. Rock's getting Ball Mix first try. Let's go, Rocks. I'm excited to see where this goes. This could be TT. Wow, that was amazing. I really don't know if that's BTT, but that was a very solid fight. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Mad respect and props. Meanwhile, 5-5 burning for Funky. A lot safer. Well, it's not safer. It's slower, but it's easier to do, I think. Just because you don't have to worry about that flamer guy at the end there. But yeah, that was an insane fight from Rocks. So, this is where we might start seeing a pop-off. If he has a really good World 6, this could go well. And Commentator's Curse. He probably got an input eaten by the hothead there. That's my assumption, is that because the flamer didn't move. Because the flamer didn't move, I have a fair amount of confidence that that is why. Because if you try to unwheel the second you hit an enemy, there's like 2 or 3 frames, I think maybe even 4, where oh no, it's not 4 frames. It's like 2 frames where you cannot do an input. So you can't get out of wheel there, and unfortunately that is what happened to Rocks, and that's how he died there. Is this world record pace? Nope, world record pace died a long time ago. In fact, I think it probably died in World 1. Unfortunately, because World 1 has world record has wheel. Rock's dropping hits of when he does something weird. Oh. Alright, Funky is in World 6 now. Oh my goodness. Orange Ocean, more like Spaghetti Ocean, am I right? Yikes. Spaghetti is delicious, but not in your speedruns. Very clean from Funky, so he is most definitely going to gain time over Rocks here, especially if he has a clean last room. Ooh, that was good stuff, Funky. That was very, very good. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Hello. Oh my god, Bonkers. This is a terrible pattern from Bonkers, but fortunately Rocks is able to get through without too much difficulty. He probably got hit more times than he needed to. But that could be attributed to just Bonkers being a little bit dumb, and Rocks unfortunately not being able to read what he was doing. Funky grabbing high jump here, very small optimization if you're not doing 6-1, which he isn't. Probably gonna grab Tornado. Yep. Most definitely. That is the standard strat for World 6, is to grab Tornado in 6-2 and keep it for the rest. Smart grab of the tomato. I applaud the safety. Unfortunately, getting hit by the UFO. UFO, complete RNG in there. Absolutely horrible. Rock entering 6-4. 6-4 is a interesting level, mostly because of this cave room right here. Oh my god, what are you doing, Rocks? Oh my god. That was the jankiest cave room I've ever seen in my life. He didn't take it safe, and he somehow got through without getting hit still. Alright, Funky is now entering Bonkers. We're about to see why Wheel Bonkers is super annoying, because Tornado is just so much safer. Kills him way faster, too, actually. Don't worry, Anon, I'll get to the Nut Shack in a bit here, because 6-5 is a pretty boring level. Rock's intentionally trying to go for the wheel turn strat there, which is a frame-perfect move where if you turn right as you hit the water, you will, goodbye, Rocks. Alright, so... frame-perfect move where if you turn right as you hit the water, your momentum will keep going forward, and it'll like propel you too. Alright, he was still able to get the backup wheel, but that was a yikes. Alright, so Funky is now in the cave room that Rox was in earlier, and he's hopefully going to take it more safe than Rox did. Yeah, he's taking it a lot more safe. Alright, I don't even want to talk about 6-6 right now, because 6-6 is one of my least favorite levels in the entire game. Actually, maybe I will, because Nut Shack for Funky, while Rox enters the worst room in the whole game, the UFO accidentally fortunately does not get hit. Good stuff to him. Horizontal Nut Shack for Funky, and he's out of there. Decent RNG from the Frosties. A double kill with the breath. I've seen that before. Not on bosses, though. Alright, so Funky is still about a level and a half behind Rox, but he's gonna gain a lot of time on Rox in 6-5 still. A lot of time. Because of the death that Rox had. Had Rox not actually mixed a wheel, the time gain would be much, much larger still. Rox continuing to enter LOL in the chat so that we know when something goes wrong. And by that assumption, I think he must have either gotten blocked a lot or died on Meta Knight. I don't like the way this looks. I don't know, that seemed pretty normal to me. I don't know what he's typing LOL for, to be honest. Alright, doing a soft reset right there, for health reasons, because 7-2 is coming up and you do need at least 3 health for 7-2, I think. I think 3 health for 7-2 is optimal. 2 is if you're going, like, really crazy and you're trying to save time even though you're, oh my god, wow, that was amazing. Every time, I gotta tell you, every time, ah! Okay, Rox says to take a death now. So, every time Rox says LOL, I anticipate what is happening. I get really excited. Because usually it's something dumb. Something like that. Although, unfortunately, that death does lose quite a bit of time. Good Kobo Ball on that second attempt, though. Good stuff. Funky has 1 health in this arena. This is not good at all. He's playing it extremely safe. Alright, Bless RNG's out for 7-2, while Funky death in the arena. FanFan needs to roll. Insta-roll. Excellent RNG from FanFan there. Doesn't get the hit there? Or doesn't get the third hit there, but he's still able to, kill him. Good R&D from Bugsy as well. Oh no. In before Rox killed the corpse. I'm betting Rox killed the corpse. Rox, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. How did I know? How did I know? How did I know? Because I have seen it. I have seen Rox kill that corpse and be killed by that corpse all too many times. Funky is having a really good Meta Knight. Oh my goodness. That was a very good fight until the very end there, but that's you're pretty solid. Rox. For 1 health, that was not worth it. But Ace doesn't really care. Because to be fair, in bracket, it just matters that you win, not by how much. And the fact that, let's see, still about A7-2 and 7-9, there's still about a minute and a half between these guys. It is still anyone's game. Rox killed Burning. Or, oh, I see what he was going for. Oh my god, Rox, this is ambitious. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is this race? This race is spaghetti. I love spaghetti. I had spaghetti. I literally had spaghetti tonight. I do it every moment. It's hilarious, but I don't like watching runners get screwed over by not only weird mistakes that they're making, but stupid stuff the game is throwing at them too. Oh my word. Funky can gain time here. A fair amount too if he has good movement. Because Rox is spaghettiing the crap out of World 7. Oh wow, good stuff there. Oh my god, Rox. Grabbing ball. Don't inhale sleep. What? Oh, he's trying to mix. Oh, he's trying to mix or something. Are you seriously gonna die in this room, Rox? No. Okay, thank god. Oh, well, I guess a death there is fine, because it's a small room. And it's also an RNG room, so I don't blame you for that. It's probably gonna go for UFO. Went for UFO there, too. Oh my gosh. This is a total meme at this point. I'm actually quite happy that I'm with real time. Oh my god, this is spaghetti, dude. Alright, I just want to say that Funky had a pretty good 7-2 overall. Rox got UFO. This is epic. Oh! Rip time save. Rock Spaghetti is ready. Oh! Oh my god, seriously, rip time save. Yeah. That 7-4 was bad enough that if Funky has good enough move, even with the UFO mix, he's still not going to lose any time to Rox. That is how much time Rox lost in 7-4 alone. He has to go powerless in here too. Hopefully he can grab a Crash Bomber soon. Oh my lord. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why UFO, it seems like it saves a lot of time because you can do a sequence break right there, but seriously, powerless first room of 7-5 is a horrible idea and should never be executed by anyone ever. I don't care how good you think you are at the game, you should never ever do it. Ever. Do not. Do not. Meanwhile, Rock is in the wind tunnel. A huge mental block for a lot of runners. Who does take deaths in there quite often. What are you doing? Okay, you're grabbing the pep brew. Although I actually figured you'd take a death to that laser guy. To be quite honest, Rocks! Oh my goodness! Yeah, this World 7 is yikes. This World 7's yikes. Yeah, Ultra, thank you for that. Congratulations. It came out of nowhere, so I was really shocked, and I think I'm done with any because that 38 was what I was really aiming for. I might do like meme runs to try and get world record, but whatever. KDL forever and always. MMO Hasa with incorrect opinions, but whatever. Funky takes a death in that first room. I don't know if that was because of RNG Sparky or he doesn't. But yikes. Real talk, KDL's not too bad. Whoa! Alright, Rocks. This is suddenly looking a little spooky. What's Funky's PB? I think Funky's PB is, or something? It's like a mid-44 tier. So Rock's PB is about 4 minutes faster, so the fact that it's this close is actually kind of insane. Kirby is cute. Kirby is very cute, and that emote is also very cute. Rox, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I didn't go there. I missed Metroid. Or is it Miss Metroid? I love that emote, it's beautiful. I'm sorry, what? Rox. I literally don't have any words for what I'm seeing right here. Like, Rox is a top 5, is a top 6 runner, I swear. Somehow not getting hit. This is really slow, but it worked. I guess. Huh. He must be memeing on Funky. That's probably what's going on, I think. And I'm just getting, I'm getting trolled. I know how Funky is, but I didn't realize that Rox would try to meme because he sometimes takes races really seriously. Funky getting through 7-6, and Rox, as always, spaghetti orb. Oh my god. Rox, if you take a death on Nightmare, we're no longer friends, I'm sorry. Oh my god, Funky. Yeah, I can appreciate that brand. I can do it too. It's fair enough. A speedrun of this game only takes a few hours less than a blind playthrough. I actually disagree. I think speedruns without strats only take about an hour. I think a blind playthrough would probably take maybe 2 hours, hour and a half maybe. Because these levels are overall pretty darn short. Okay, it looks like Rox and I are still friends because he didn't die on Nightmare. Oh my god. And Rox finishes at the time of 43:31, one of his better race times, might I mention. What the actual hell was I looking at? This whole World 7 was like the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And yet Rox got one of his best race times with that. Wow. Wow. Ho. I have no words. I have no words, dude. That's insane. Oh. Oh my lord.
I'm itching, lol.
Oh, hold on, Rox. I'm sorry, I can't hear you for a second. That is Discord's fault.
Lol.
Okay. Okay, that World 7 was literally the most garbage game.
What?
That World 7 was garbage.
Oh yeah, I know. I got UFObics though, so never.
I know. I actually kind of popped off.
So did I. I was like, wait, I got it.
That was awesome.
I purposely didn't go for the So basically, I didn't get recoil mix, and I had the worst World 2 of all time.
That was
I
a
dropped
505, dude, with wheel. Actually, you tried to go for wheel. I respect that.
I dropped arena. That's why I lost wheel, which is really annoying because that always happens in 20 races. World 3 was decent except for Bugsy, I guess. And TikTok. Everything after 3-2 was really good.
Okay, explain burning DDD.
Oh, okay. So you know how you have to like hold A to get the mix? So I didn't hold A. I was like, oh god, what do we do? So then I was like, okay, when's wheel? So I tried to get wheel and I got burning.
You tried to get wheel?
I tried to get wheel.
You fought him with burning. I thought that was intentional.
I did. I thought I was like, I'm far enough ahead, so I just decided to go for it.
I can respect that level of disrespect, honestly.
It wasn't necessarily disrespect. It was just like I just want to get this over with, and I didn't feel like going for
Fair
ball.
enough. I mean, GG.
Oh,
still,
I also popped off at the end. So I got BTT 5.6, and I don't know if my desktop audio was on or not. But I don't know if you heard the winner is you twice in a row in 5.6 and heavy mole, because I did get heavy mole ball.
Yes, I did see that. That was really cool.
So
I wasn't sure if that was. I'm not sure if that was a BTT heavy mole, but I do think that should.
I don't think it was
actually insane.
I don't think it was, so we messed up the wand grab, but definitely BTT 5.6. Because I did get wheel mix in 5.5.
Good stuff. And what's up, Funky? That was quite a sight for me to behold. I'm actually very happy. Shoutouts to Cocoon. That was something.
Yeah, I really wish I had any time to de-rest at all. Where I technically could have, but we both readied up as soon as I went live, because I got home the second before I readied up, and then we were readied for a solid half hour before we actually started the race. So I didn't want to start practicing because I didn't know when the race was going to start. But
fair enough.
That was a little frustrating.
Yeah, you both started maybe 10 seconds after the actual SRL thing started, I think.
Well,
that's what it looked like on.
That's what the delay does. It delays it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was something else. This race was very fun to watch. Just watching all of the spaghetti.
Yeah.
I haven't played in forever, so I'm not mad. Besides the frosty race.
Honestly, I think you did a pretty good job, Funky. I think you did. That was cool.
Constantly a level behind me.
Rock's got a 43.
And my internet went out.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Sigh.
Yeah. There was so many interesting things that happened. I think the big one that popped out for me was 6-1. The 6-1 wheel turn death, because I think you tried to unwheel because of the hothead.
I tried to unwheel, and then I started spamming the B button to unwheel, but it just wasn't unwheeling. That's what all the time. That's why I always get hit on 5-2 bonkers now. It's because I can never get out of ball, and it's the most frustrating thing of all time.
That setup is stupid. I mean, the TAS setup is weird. I go for it rarely, but it's super fun when you pull it off.
No, and also, oh, my stream's back up. What else? Oh, 7. For some reason, I don't get it, but I always just go right through the 7-2 fan. That happened to me again today. It's how I lost. That's how I choked my run yesterday.
You also killed the Fire Lion.
I also killed Fire Lion.
I'm sad to say I was expecting it.
The Fire Lion. Yeah, I forgot about that. So for some reason, my A button got in, and I could not getting out of balling. Okay, where I was doing the thing where I got into ball, then I just couldn't get out of ball. All right, there's screw this. I'm just gonna hold A and see what happens. And then I killed him, and then I accidentally hit him, and then killed him again. And I was like, oh god, what do I do now? And then I kind of just gave up after that point. So I grabbed the ball.
Boss endurance.
And then after I grabbed ball, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for ball swag strats. And then I was like, wait, I can mix wheel. And then I missed the wheel mix. I got
actually, Funky, I was actually pretty impressed with how, considering how close you were keeping it.
Yeah, you were
really happy with that. So shout outs to you. Good stuff.
I'm still mad about the Frosty Room. I don't care what anybody says how good I played.
Yeah. That's a mood.
This is
Spent like a
interesting.
year in there.
Yeah. How out of curiosity, Rox, did you still have your
I do.
that world? How long was that World 7?
The World 7, it was an 816.
Oh my goodness! Wow, it's crazy. All right. Well, I think that will do for the interview race as a whole. I do not know what's coming up.
Oh my
Right
god,
now.
I forgot. I need to rewatch the E3.
Oh yeah, E3 was hype. Those of you who
Don't spoil it.
I'm just saying, those of you who haven't watched it, go watch it because it was really.
Oh, oops,
Alright,
I'm accidentally checking Discord.
Just go watch
Dang
it.
it.
All right, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm
Oh
not sure when my
hey,
next Nightmare Theater thing
SpeedGaming.
is.
Hey, SpeedGaming bot just finally gave me the option to interview.
Yo,
Isn't that
same.
funny?
Thank you, Speed Gaming
Nice.
Bot.
Yo, shout out to SpeedGaming bot, dude.
All right, see y'all later.
Next race is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's Dark Soul versus Mayuzumi. It's gonna be a great race. Be there
It's
or
a good
don't.
race. Yes.
If you don't be there, then you're gonna be disappointed. Next up in Speed Gaming Land World 2, 1. I don't know. What's today?
Today is the 11th.
Oh, there's also nothing going on until the 8 p.m. where we have a Wind Waker randomizer weekly race and also a Luigi Mansion no out of bounds tournament going on. Be there or you're done with the V.
Thanks for coming out, y'all.
Yep. Peace. Oh, also make sure to follow Quill and the runners. Bye.
Yes.